Okay, what's up YouTube? Kylo here, and I'm here to do a vinyl update for you guys. It's been a while since I did a vinyl update for you guys. I think it's been over a month. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a vinyl update. Then after that, then there's gonna be a Christmas vinyl update, and then I think that's about it for this year. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. So, let's just do the basic vinyl update. Well, one of the things I actually went to record store day for Black Friday this year for my first time ever doing that for record store day Black Friday. And I picked up a few records, so these are the records you haven't seen yet. And this is one of the only 7-inch I picked up this that day was this. It is a Typo Negative slash Trivium what's it called? I Don't Want to Be Me single, which has the original Typo Negative version and then the Trivium version in the back. I had to pick this up because it's a Typo Negative release, and Typo Negative releases are like pricey. This picture just doesn't go for that much now, so luckily I got it. Doesn't even go for that much. I think the highest I saw was like 22. But yeah, I Don't Want to Be Me, one of my favorite Typo Negative songs, and then I Don't Want to Be Me by cover by Trivium. Surprisingly, I actually really enjoyed the Trivium side. I didn't think I would enjoy it because I honestly didn't care for it. I was just there for the Typo Negative side, but I actually really enjoyed the Trivium side. So yeah, pretty cool. On a green vinyl, I think it was limited to 5,000 copies or 3,000 copies. I forgot, but pretty cool, clear green. Looks awesome on a clear plastic thing. That sucks, but what can you do about it? You can't really do much about it. The other 7-inch I also have, which I already showed in the video, is Attack Attack Stick Stickly single. This is part of Rise Records random releases of vinyls towards the end of the year that they do. But yeah, pretty cool. How to get it? It comes with the I think you can say the single mix of Stick Stickly, because I remember this was the original version I heard. It's not the album version. But yeah, it's on a pink vinyl. Yeah, there's only one side, and side 2, side B is nothing. And it's only limited to 300 and, how much? 350 copies. So yeah, had to pick it up because during the time, if you already seen my my Someday Came Suddenly vinyl unboxing, I talked about that I pre-ordered this with another one before they even release Sunday Comes Suddenly again. So yeah, and then the last 7-inch I'm going to show you is the other one I actually got with the Attack Attack is Sleep With Sirens. This is If You Can't Hang. Like I said, I don't really care about Sleep With Sirens. They're not a band I really care for, but this song I actually really enjoy. Don't mind that, my neighbor's dog is just being her right now. Good dog, just she barks at anything. But yeah, orange, limited to 350 copies also. Really cool. Yeah, it's just the only song I actually really enjoy from them. I don't really like any of their other stuff, so for me it didn't really, this was just a given for me because I was just like, oh cool, they have this song, I'll buy it. Yeah, pretty cool. Like that. And next we're going to show you the only 10-inch I haven't shown yet. I haven't shown this in the video, is Opeth. I finally got Opeth on vinyl, even though this is just a big single. It's a 10-inch of Ghost Prediction Live, and it comes with a second song from their new album, which is Skirus, I think that was pronounced. But yeah, it's still on the shrink wrap because I need to get a sleeve for it for 10 inches, but it's on limited to 600 copies, I think, on a really beautiful looking pink sparkle. It has some glitter inside. I don't know, you can see it. I think you could kind of see it. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. Yeah, limited to 600 copies. Not gonna lie, if you wanted to pick this up on a different color, it's $10, but if you wanted to get the sparkle edition, it's $20, which, to be honest, ridiculous. But I never had a sparkle vinyl, so I was just like, you know what, I'll pay the extra time. But yeah, pretty cool. Ghost of Prediction is one of my favorite songs. The new song from their last record was not bad. I actually kind of enjoy it now. But Ghost of Prediction, I had to get it. Plus, I love how they sound in this live version, because this live version sounds sick. Okay, so next we got one box set. It's not a crazy box set, but it's pretty cool. This is Avenged Sevenfold. This is Awakened the Fallen, Resurrected box set for the remaster, remix, whatever version. I got the box set of the 4 LPs, and I actually got this for $12 at Merch Now. They actually have it for $12, so if you're wondering to pick like a box set up for really cheap, pick it up. $12. Just plain black, but like I said, 4 LPs set for $12. Not really complaining. I still haven't played it yet, but this is probably one of the only, like, I guess you can say early, like the first 2 albums I actually really enjoy. I actually really enjoy Awaken the Fallen. This is when there was still more metalcore, and this one was more what was it, metal influence. But yeah, it comes with like I said, 4 LPs. Pictures of different band members. Pretty cool. It comes with a DVD, and also it comes with a little like poster thingy of Rev, the drummer who passed away. Pretty cool. Just like I said, $12 wasn't gonna kill me, so I bought it. Next is some things that I found. Well, the first one I'm gonna show off is one that I've been trying to get for a while now. Is Coheed Cambria's Afterman Dissension Big Benji demos. I fucking love this. I love their demos, and I had to get this. This is one I've been trying to get for a while now, and I just me and my friend discovered there was a record store literally 10 minutes away from my house that are into, like, they have a bunch of metal, rock, and classic stuff. And luckily I found this new for $20 there, so I was like, yeah, I'm picking this up, because I've been eyeing this for a while now. Plus, if you're trying to get it from Discog, it goes for $40, even on eBay, so it goes for pricey money. So luckily they had it new for $20. I guess they didn't know the rarity of it, so had to pick it up. I think it's limited to fucking, I forgot, like 1,000, not 1,000, like 2,000 copies, I think, this version. This is not the Black Friday version. Yeah, this is 1,000 copies around there, if I remember. No, 2,000 something copies. But yeah, this one has 2 songs that are not in the album, which is just bonus tracked in iTunes, which is cool. Render Reality Shifts, I fucking love. I love the demo version of this more than the Afterman demo, even though I prefer the Afterman record. But yeah, I love the demos more. It just sounds a lot cooler. But yeah, pretty fucking awesome. If you know me, huge Coheed Cambria fan. I'm planning to get that signed next year when I meet Claudio at Comic-Con. Next, we got a band, old school heavy metal band. This is Axon, with their show title Axon, which is cool. I picked this up while I was there for Record Store Day also, because it was there and it was on sale, so I was like, why not? Pretty cool. Cover, back, and then we have the record printed on a sleeve with pictures and lyrics, and then you have the record, which is really dark, but it's on a blue splatter. Oh look, there you go. The light hits it perfectly. But yeah, really cool. Sounds really clean. It's like old school heavy metal. I never really listened to these guys until I picked it up, because I kind of been eyeing this for a while. Not a bad record. Just kind of cool that I have it now in my collection. Yeah, pretty cool. Doesn't go for that much, this color variant. It's like a repress from this year. One of the other records I picked up from Record Store Day is this. This is Gravediggers, the only picture disc I picked up that day, because this is actually one of my favorite, you can say, hip-hop rap group. They're horrorcore for me, so these guys are like classic horrorcore. I fucking love these guys. And yeah, the reason it has tape on it is because you already know, stupid little plastics don't freaking last forever. So yeah, but yeah, here it is. It's on a double LP picture disc. Sounds pretty good for a picture disc. Still has a few pops. Not my favorite having on picture disc, but this has been out of print for a while now, so I just had to get it. Like I said, I love this group. They're fucking cool. Really dork ass lyrics, so I fucking love that shit about them. But yeah, pretty cool. I forgot how much is limited, like 3,000 or like something like that, or like I remember last time it was like really limited. But yeah, I had to pick it up, and yeah, just Gravediggers, man. Awesome. The only non-metal or rock record in this showing. But check them out if you haven't. They're really cool. Next, I also picked this up at Record Store Day, Black Friday, but this is from Record Store Day this year, but it was on sale for literally $13, and this is Disturbed, Lost Children. This is like their like rarities and B-sides and fucking demos and whatnot, I guess you could say. No, I don't think not demos, just rarities and B-sides. But yeah, just in plain black. Pretty cool. I love Disturbed, and I actually really old school Disturbed I care about because I grew up with this band. But I actually like a lot of these songs, and I remember when I was a kid, I listened to the song Hail. So for me, that's always gonna be like one of those classic Disturbed. Even though when I try to like find it again, I couldn't find it. And then until the B-side came out, I was like, oh yeah, this was a song I remember as a kid. Fuck. But yeah, pretty cool. I like Disturbed, like I said. Like they're like when they were more new metal, but I don't really care about their newer stuff this year. And for me, that record sucks. But hey, what can you do? Next is one that I'm actually really happy they did it again on vinyl. This is with Roots Above and Branches Below with Devil Wears Prada. This is from this is part of Rocktober. Had to pick this up when I first got my my paycheck that I could actually spend money on. And yeah, it's one that's been out of print for years. Like, I think this year made its 9 years. And they did this for like the 10th anniversary, which is technically next year. But what can you do? Pretty fucking cool. Nice swirl looking vinyl. Sounds pretty fucking good for a swirl vinyl. One of my favorite Devil Wears Prada records. One of their heaviest. And I think this one came before or after Zombie EP. So it was either before they led up to that masterpiece or after that masterpiece, but this record still kicks ass. I really enjoy it. I'm not sure if I've shown this before, but if I did, sorry if I did. I'm not 100% sure if I've shown this, but pretty fucking cool. Limited to 1,000. Fucking awesome. Great to have that record again, because I'm not paying $100. Next we got Dio, Last in Line. One of these records I've been eyeing for like the beginning of this entire year. And this is the reissue on a blue vinyl, which is cool. Heavy 180 gram on blue. Sounds fucking amazing. I had to pick this up because this is my favorite Dio record. I already have an original pressing, but what can you do? Like, but the original pressing, like, it has scratches. No, it has scratches and everything, and it's a beat up copy. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll just buy this. Funny thing, this variant, people are complaining on Discog because they said, oh, it's supposed to come in with a printer sleeve, which, in my opinion, I'm okay with the sleeve it comes with because it's at least better than the printer sleeve, because the original one does come with the printer sleeve. And apparently the record label that made this reissue said, oh, the original copy didn't have a printer sleeve, even though I'm like, that's bullshit, because I'm like, my original copy comes with a printer sleeve. What are you talking about? But whatever. Next, we got Avenged Sevenfold. Again, my favorite record, Nightmare. Fucking awesome ass record. With the box set, I picked this up for $12 also. It was just $12 on merch now. It's a first pressing one, which is cool to own. Doesn't go for that much, but hey, just cool to own in the first pressing instead of reissue. I was hoping to get a color variant. I was planning to, but kind of pushed back. And then once I saw it for $12 on black vinyl, I was like, you know what? And fuck it, I'll pay $12 for it. Sounds really fucking good. Sounds clear. What's it called? Yeah, it's my favorite Avenged Sevenfold record. I know not many people like these guys. I don't really care for them as much, but when it comes to certain releases, I actually care. Like Weekend of Fallen, I do fuck with. This record, I love. This is, like I said, my favorite record from them. And some are just throwback records. Self-titled, I still want to actually pick it up because I actually enjoy that record also. And I already picked up this one, which is a throwback for me for 8th grade in high school. I mean, in middle school. It's City of Evil from Avenged Sevenfold. This was the one that kind of put them on the map. They have a lot of classic songs in this record. And I actually enjoy this record. It's not a bad record. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy it. It's just mostly a throwback for me. This one cost me $15 because it was on sale also. But this one's on a black purple splatter, which barely see the splatter. As you can see, there's barely any splatter. But what can you do? I should have gotten the swirl one because the swirl one actually looks like nicer than this. Like the image they're promoting with this looked a lot nicer, and then when you get the actual products, you're just like, oh, it doesn't look nothing like it. But what can you do? I like this record. It's just mostly a throwback band for me. But yeah, Sea of Evil. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. It's a gatefold. Pretty cool. And yeah. So it's not limited to anything really because it doesn't say anything about being limited. So yeah, pretty cool. This one I already showed, but I'm just gonna put a party update. I always do that. So this is Attack Attack Someday Come Suddenly, one of my new grails in my collection because I've been trying to get this for a while. Been wanting this on vinyl. This is the 10th anniversary edition with the alternative artwork for just a cover, and then you actually have the original artwork also. Lyrics are coming out, but yeah, pretty cool. The original artwork, cool. And then also Beer Black Splatter, which is limited to 350 copies, which is cool. I'm planning to get the Amarosa copy, which they also, what is it called? They did, and they also did. I just pre-ordered was at Oceana and Fear and Faith on vinyl, which are two records that finally came out on vinyl. So right now the community is going crazy for those. So I already pre-ordered those yesterday. So I have those unsealed. So hopefully they get shipped before the end of the week. Hopefully they get shipped tomorrow. Hopefully, but knowing Merch Now is terrible at doing process. To be honest, they're like, you could pay extra to do it today. Like, it's fucking retarded. But whatever. One of my favorite albums for this year, Within Destruction, Death Wish. Awesome fucking record. Probably one of my favorite deathcore records of this year. And yes, deathcore. I don't care what anybody says because I'm not a slam police. I honestly don't care about any of that shit. But when a band just tries to promote themselves so much as like we're slam, it just like I love Within Destruction. They seem like really nice guys, and they like a lot of the pictures I post about them on Instagram. But the only thing that gets me kind of iffy on them is just the cringiness of how hard they're trying to be. Like, we're slam, and I'm like, not really. Like, you guys are a great band, but you're not slam. But yeah, they had the splatter variant, which I wanted to get. Really cool. Limited to 200 copies. This was originally a tour edition, but I think they had extra, so they sold it at Indie Merch. So I think you could still pick this up. So if you could, go pick it up. It's funny because the black variant and the red variant sold out. So I wanted a color variant, and they only had a picture disc version. But luckily, they put this up, and I ordered this on Black Friday, on the day of Black Friday, because I'm like, yeah, this is gonna sell out. Luckily, it even sell out. It's still there, so yeah, pretty fucking awesome. Great fucking record. Probably my favorite song is Self-Hatred. Great fucking band. Definitely check them out if you haven't. So here's a new Holy Grail also, but this is the number one thing I wanted to get from Record Store Day Black Friday, and it's Typo Negative, Bloody Kisses. I've been trying to get this for fucking years now, and I'm so happy they did a variant that's a triple LP. Basically, it's the top shelf edition, which it comes with the bonus tracks and the remixes and the extra basically the different mixes of songs, which is cool. Fucking awesome. Really happy I picked this up for Record Store Day, Black Friday. It's on a triple gatefold, which I'm not in the mood to like open it like crazy, but yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. Limited to 500 copies, and this copy, Run Out the Groove, did an amazing job with this pressing. Like, it looks gorgeous, sounds fucking beautiful, clean, just amazing. Heavy vinyl too. Beautiful. They did fucking beautiful on this, and it's limited to 5,000 copies. I remember the day of Black Friday Record Store Day, people on Discog were like people were like mad at the scalpers all selling it for over $100, and now I think it dropped, but it's now like, I think the cheapest I see it going right now is $90. So yeah, but this was my number one on my list. Like I said, this one's been out of print for the longest time, so I had to pick it up. Like I said, it's been out of print for the longest time. Been wanting to get it. People are complaining about the cover looking too like, oh, you can see the pixels and everything, but I honestly don't mind. I'm just happy to finally have this record reissue and actually like in a affordable price. If you missed out on this version, you also could get the Sound Music on Vinyl version, which is on a silver vinyl, limited to 6,000 copies. And there's this guy who has, I think he has both, and he compares both of them. He's like, oh no, the Run Out Groove sounds a lot better than that one because that one uses digital files. And I'm like, okay, like, I can't really say much because I don't have a high-end record player that I could like tell if it's digital or not. It just, if it sounds good to me, it sounds super clear, I'm happy with it. So that's how it sounds for me for that one. But yeah, whatever. Next we got Sepultura with Roots Above the Remains, which is a live bootleg record, which they officially made it on vinyl. This was funny because this was like recorded from a tape into a vinyl, and some people were complaining that it sounds like shit. Even though for me, I actually like how it sounds. It sounds really raw. And plus, it's a bootleg. What are you complaining about? What else do you expect? Fucking bootleg to sound fucking beautiful? Bootlegs don't ever sound fucking beautiful. But yeah, it's on a clear red vinyl, part of Rocktober. Really fucking cool. I don't know if this is limited to anything. I don't think so, because no one really said anything. But for me, I had to pick it up. It's old school Sepultura, and I fuck with old school Sepultura. And yeah, it's pretty fucking cool to have a live record from them. Bootleg, but live, and it sounds fucking good. So, not complaining. Really awesome. Just happy to have it. Pretty cool. But yeah, sorry about that. I think I just got a notification. But yeah, let's see. And then the last two records, or two records that I picked up near the record store near me, which is, this one is a really old one. I only paid $8 for it, but this is Virus with Force Recon. Old school thrash metal. I think these guys are underrated as fuck. And yeah, I love that album cover. Look at that shit. That shit looks lit. But the back, and it's a British old school thrash metal band. And printer sleeve, picture, and then lyrics. And then the beauty of it, in my opinion, is mostly the label, which is on a, let me see, where is it? Okay, which is on a Combat label. Original Combat labels, which I fucking love. Pretty fucking cool. The only problem is it's scratch deep on this side. I don't know if you could see it. I think you could kind of, yeah, right there. Look, scratch deep inside that. It pops in that side, and hence why the record store sold it for me for $8, because Not gonna lie, the record store has a lot of records that I want. A little bit more pricier, but it's a small record store, so I can't really complain. Mostly metal, so I'm not really complaining because now I have a metal record store to go to nearby if I want to go. But the only thing is, a lot of their records are all what's it called? Just there, laying there without a price tag or anything. So when I went up to them to ask them how much they were selling this, it's also beat up in the front, as you can see. They were actually checking eBay to like try to sell me it, and I'm like, okay. And the only person who was selling this on eBay was asking for like $100, but I think they saw that it was really beat up and it was like messed up, that they were like, we'll sell it for you for $8, and I was like, cool, I'll buy it for $8. Shit, I want it. I know Combat Record came back because of the guitarist or bass player from Megadeth. I forgot who exactly, but they came back, and now they're like, oh, we're gonna reissue this version on a color vinyl, which is cool. Which I'm actually planning to pick up. A little bit pricey too, $30, but I think I might just get that. My only downside with this, so they also have it on digital for what's it called, for Apple Music, and they have the album for digital, so I was listening to it on the album version. I hate how it fucking sounds on digital. Like, I don't know what mixing they did, that whatever mastering they used for the iTunes version, but the iTunes version sounds like complete shit. That this old beat up vinyl version sounds a lot much like clearer than that iTunes version. So I don't know who put the mixing on that one, but it just sounds like complete shit. I hate it. I have it still in my iTunes, like in my Apple Music list, but I barely play it on digital because I hate how it sounds. I think I might try to get it on CD, but I hope they use a better mixing, so I don't know what's going on exactly, but whatever. So here's the last one. I also picked up at the record store. It is one I've been trying to get for a while. This is Cataclysm with Prevail. One of the records I've been trying to get for a while now. Like I said already, why am I repeating myself? This one cost me $20. I wasn't really complaining. It was sealed, but the plastic was broken. Plus, I noticed, I think it has a bit of water damage because it's all wavy. As you can see, like, it's all wavy and stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's a bit wavy, like in the bottom towards it. But it didn't affect the record, and the thing still came with the vinyl. The vinyl sounds great, and it still came with the patch, which is cool. Which I want to use the patch, but at the same time I don't, because it's one of those flimsy ass patch that like breaks so easily. Let me see. See if I can show you it. I hate these patches. Like, these break so easily. Oh. And then they're like one of those patches. I'm thinking about like just maybe close gluing it on a more secure cloth, where I could use it as a natural patch. But other than that, I'm not really using it right now. Let me put this over here. But yeah, it comes with technically a poster, even though it's just this. This is the same thing as the, what is it, Belgrove? Belgrove? I think that's the name of the band. That black metal band I have. I can never pronounce that band name. But, what is it? This is part of the Nuclear Blast edition that comes on a clear, basically Nuclear Blast green vinyl. And it's cool. They're not limited to anything, just came out like that, and just happy to own it, really, finally. Because this is one of my favorite records from them. I still need to get, what's the name of that album? Fucking, the one with the Reaper on it, but I know the vinyl version doesn't have the Reaper on it. It's When the End Comes, something like that. Like, these guys are like melodic death metal, so I always consider them just regular death metal, but they're considered melodic death metal. I don't know. I've never really heard the melodicness on them. Maybe on certain songs. But whatever. Cataclysm. Great fucking band. They're coming to my town with Soulfly, so I am fucking excited for that because I really can't wait to see them and hopefully get this record signed by them. Mostly by the vocalist, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, it's still pretty fucking cool. So yeah, so that's all the vinyl I have for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Drop a like, comment down below, tell me what are things you want to see. Maybe I'll do a top 10. I always keep on saying that each year and I never do it because in the end I just get too tired or just too lazy. But hopefully maybe this year is going to be a top 10 for me. Even though, I don't know. Let's just see what happens really. I'm just mostly just tired right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Take care guys. Stay fucking metal and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.